Hello, everybody. Welcome to Masterpiece Show. Tonight, as always, we're going to have a very, very special guest in our show. Well, it's my pleasure to introduce one of the most talented and awesome project that I have ever heard. That is Energy Ball. Tonight, we're going to have the opportunity to talk to the representatives of this wonderful project, Energy Ball. Here we have the presence of the representatives, Emilia and Dalena. Dear students, welcome to Masterpiece Show.
Thank you very much, Mauricio. It's our pleasure to be here. Thank you for the invitation. And well, I hope we have a lot of fun tonight.
Thank you so much for accepting this invitation.
Thanks to you.
Thank you so much, dear students, for being here in our show. It's our pleasure to have you in our show. Well, and we are going to have a good time, believe me, because we're going to have the opportunity to talk about this awesome project. Well, so now, before we start this interview, let me send special greetings to all people who are watching this show around the world. Well, we want to send a special greetings to all people who are watching this show in Europe, in the Netherlands, Scotland, England, Austria, Germany, Italy, and Spain. Thank you so much for your support and thank you so much for being part of Masterpiece Show. We want to send a special greetings to all people who are watching this show in Australia, South Korea, Saudi Arabia, and China. Thank you so much for your messages and thank you so much for being part of Masterpiece Show. We want to send a special greetings to all people who are watching this show in Japan, Canada, the USA, Mexico, Panama, Trinidad and Tobago, Colombia, Peru, Argentina, Brazil, Paraguay, and of course here in Ecuador. Thank you so much for your messages and thank you so much for being part of Masterpiece Show. Now, with this, we want to welcome to our sponsors. So here we go. We want to welcome ClassPro, the best solutions for educational and social projects. ClassPro offers you advisory for educational and social projects. ClassPro offers you training for standardized tests such as KET, PET, APSE, and TOEFL. ClassPro also offers you document translations from English to Spanish, French, Italian, Portuguese, and German. If you need academic consulting, ClassPro is the best option for you. If you need help for your thesis, English language, linguistics, and applied linguistics, ClassPro is the best option for you. ClassPro is located at Centro Comercial Artesanal in Quito, on the first floor, corridor number 1, store 105. If you want to talk to the CEO of ClassPro, Master Pablo Mejia Maldonado, you can make an appointment. We can make an appointment in advance. There you are, his cell phone number. Remember, ClassPro is the best solution for educational and social projects. We also want to welcome Yanapana Project. Yanapana Project offers you online Spanish and English tutorials. The Yanapana Project is offering you this this new service, the chat room. If you are learning English or Spanish and you want to improve your English or your Spanish skills, now you can do it through this chat room. And the price is completely reasonable for you. So if you need more information about them, you can get more information on social media sites on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn. Remember that Yanapana Project is recruiting volunteers. So if you are interested in working as a volunteer, Yanapana Project is the best option for you. If you need more information about how to become part of this wonderful project, you can get more information at www.yanapanaproject.org. And as I told you at the beginning of this show, tonight we're going to have the opportunity to talk to the representatives of this awesome project, Energy Ball. Energy Ball is an innovative project developed by the Yachay Tech students. And one of the most important recognitions that they got is that they got the second place at whole prize at Yachay Tech. So tonight we are going to have the opportunity to talk about this and other interesting things. All right. So, dear students, now we would like to know a little bit more about Energy Ball. And first of all, we would like you to ask about your academic background. Can you tell us very briefly about your academic background, please? Emilia, let's start.
Okay, yeah, sure. Well, I study first my school and high school in Cuenca. I studied my high school in La Salle High School. Actually, here I start to realize that I like chemistry. At the time, I thought I will become an organic chemist, although everyone that knows me knows that I'm an inorganic chemist now. And well, once I finished my high school studies here in Cuenca. I did an exchange in United States during a year. This was a very enriching experience for me, not only to learn English but also to learn about other cultures. And after that, I had the opportunity to be part of Yachay. Actually, I was very nervous because it was the first time like living in another part of Ecuador for me. And at the beginning, actually, I thought I will become a biomedical engineering at the moment, but chemistry came back to my life. And again, at the end, I decided to study chemistry. Currently, I have already finished all my classes, and I'm waiting for the presentation of my thesis. And well, that's a little bit about my education.
Wow, what an academic background. Really, really interesting. And congratulations and best of luck in advance for you, Emilia. All the best for your thesis, for your defense. Well, all the best for you. All right, and now we are going to talk with Elena. Please, Elena, can you tell us a little bit more about your academic background, please?
Yeah, sure. Well, I am actually from Quevedo. So my first years of education, like the primary school, was made here in Quevedo. My school was called Thomas Jefferson. Luckily, it was closed due to the pandemic situation, but it was a really nice experience to have been there. I think they in there I was incentivized to begin to study, to learn. Especially English. I loved my English teacher. It was exceptional. And then the half of my high school, I did it also here in Quevedo. My high school was in America. Yeah, America. We are also known like the Maristas. I think that many people will relate here. And then the other half of my high school education, I made it in Guayaquil when I moved. So there I studied in El Mundo. I think that that was one of my best experiences because there I made what is called the International Baccalaureate. Baccalaureate. Then I learned to actually start loving to learn instead of just studying because of course at the beginning you just are told to study because you have a lesson because you have an exam, but then in that place I really found out that I actually liked learning, like analyzing things, like actually understanding what's happening and not just memorizing. Also, in there, I found my passion for physics. Right now, I'm studying physics at Tech. Well, actually, I'm graduating, but I remember, and I will always remember my my physics professor at my physics teacher at that high school, and he always used to tell us that the more we know, the less the more we know, the more we realize, the less we actually know, and that phrase always catch me. Like I really want to learn to understand how things work and how the world works around me and things like that. And then I applied to Tech. I From the beginning I knew that I wanted to study physics, and now well I am actually getting graduated from this career, and this has been the best decision I have ever taken.
Wow, another interesting academic background. Congratulations, Elena. Wow, we are very proud of you, dear students. Wow, you have a tremendous, a nice, a very awesome academic background. And congratulations. And by the way, we want to send a special greetings to all the HITech students who are fans number one of Masterpiece Show. Thank you so much for your support as well. Thank you so much. Okay, ladies, so now it's time to talk about this awesome project, Energy Ball. First of all, I would like to ask you why Energy Ball, and then can you tell us what is Energy Ball? All right. So who wants to start?
Okay, I will start with the why, and Elena, it's well, she's in developing of the prototype, so she will talk about the what. So Energy Ball, born as a project back in 2018, actually in one of the first, we have the social entrepreneurship Mushuna, that is made by Yachaitek. So it actually was born and actually won in 2018, Mushuna. And it was born with the idea that, for example, here in Ecuador, we have a lot of rural communities. These communities doesn't have access to electricity, and connect them through the normal grid of electricity is really not possible because they are very, very far away. So we need to have different ways in how we can provide electricity for them. And as we also have currently, we're trying to meet all the Sustainable Development Goals. We thought a way in how can we improve and provide clean energy to these communities. So one of the main ways that is usually applied are solar panels. But what our project aims to is to improve them. So Elena can tell you a little bit more about how are we improving solar panels.
All right, that sounds really, really interesting. Well, before we continue with Elena, so let me tell you something. There is something that I really admire from Yachitech students because they are always working on certain projects in order to help other people, to help other communities. So that is something that I truly admire because there are other people who likes to work on personal projects just to get benefits for them or for themselves. However, here in Yachitech, we can see that we have talented students who are concerned about the necessities of the different communities, different towns, and you are working very hard on that. Congratulations for that wonderful project. Okay, so now, Delena, please, can you continue with your speech, please?
Yeah, sure. Well, let's begin by what is energyable. That is something that we are always asked, like how it works. People always tell us, like, how do you make to improve the efficiency of the solar panel? Well, there's something that we have to clarify. We are not improving the solar panel by itself. The solar panel is just a regular panel that is flexible. But what we are doing is that we are improving it from from the outside. Yeah. So we're not changing it like chemically. We're not changing anything physically inside the solar panel. That is the same thing that any other solar panel, but we're using something above it to improve the efficiency of the energy that we actually get. So well, now that we have clarified this this statement, let's see what it is. Then what we have in the what we have below this black thing that you see here below the bottle, that's a flexible solar panel. So by the contrast of regular solar panels that are flat, what we have is that at, at that devices, the maximum intensity is obtained just when the light sun reaches perpendicular to the surface. So what happens if we have like a whole structure that is curved? No matter what time of the day it is, if it is 6 p.m. or 6 a.m., at every time of the day, we are always getting 19 degrees with the surface. That's what makes us special. Now, we're not only having a flexible solar panel, but we are also improving its efficiency by adding two things. First of all, we're focusing light rays into a single point, as you may see in the image. That little point that you see in the black solar panel is all the focused well all the light rays focused in a single point. So that's the first thing that we do. We focus all the light rays in a single point, concentrate them, and then what we also do is that the bottle that is filled with water, it acts like a loop. So we are magnifying the intensity. And that's how we actually achieve to increase the efficiency of the device, of the solar panels, by about 20%. We're based on some other prototype that is made of crystal. In our case, we're just working with plastic and water because it is cheaper and we want to get to rural communities. But the original device that is made of glass, it is meant to improve by a 60%. By now, we have only achieved to increase 20%, but we are actually working on on some other configurations to keep improving it, to keep increasing the efficiency, and basically that's it. That's energy ball.
Wow, it's really, really interesting to know that. Wow, we can see that we have the opportunity to get access to these solar panels, and the most important. Well, in fact, my question was related to the cost about this. You said that this is a very cheap solar panel. So, can you tell us a little bit more about the cost of this? Since you know that, since you want to work and help communities, I think that it's going to be affordable for people from different communities to get this energy ball. So, can you tell us a little bit about the cost of this project? Is it very affordable for communities? Is it cheap, as you mentioned before? What about that?
Emmy, can you help us with that?
Okay, so well, we have the thing that you are seeing is our first prototype. This one was really cheap. What we needed to invest the most was in the solar panels that were about $10. But then you see the plastic. That was a plastic that you use like for putting water in your hair when you're getting a haircut. And then what we have, the other part is. Was donated by Fab Lab from Yachaitek. So initially, the first one is very cheap. We expect to get the price when we start like producing more of them in about $20 to $30. But also, we want to use like recycling plastic for the structure as well as for the ball. So we hope in this way to reduce the costs. But we are still working in this to see how much it will cost depending on that.
Well, since you are using recyclable materials, well, and the prices that you mentioned before are very, very reasonable. So, well, this is a really awesome project. Imagine to have solar panels like this, and it's very cheap. Wow! And the most important, you are using recyclable materials. And now it's global warming and all of these things are really interesting concerns. So it's a good idea that we have a team called Energy Ball who is working in order to help communities and also in order to save the planet. Very good. Congratulations, ladies. I am really, really proud about that. Okay, ladies, now I would like to know a little bit more about your participation in this interesting events, whole prize on campus, and I know that you represented, or I mean, you participated with your project in other parts. So, can you tell us a little bit more about your participation in different in the events, please?
Yeah, well, the first event that we participate was in Mushuna. Actually, at this time, the Leda and I weren't part of the team, but the Energy Ball was founded by Ronnie Velastegui. And then that was the first time that Energy Ball was in an innovation contest. Then we participate in Whole Prize at Tech in 2020, and we were the second place. And this opened up the opportunity to participate in the regionals of Whole Prize. In this sense, we chose to participate in the regionals that were in Colombia, in Bogota. Uh, Sadly, well, due to COVID, we weren't able to actually travel to Bogota, and it was like an online version. And actually, we will tell you more about this when we talk about the pictures. So, in this sense, we got into the top six groups from over 40 or 50 projects, actually. And well, that was really nice for us. We got to meet a lot of people. We got to actually connect with many people to continue with the project. So now we are looking for more money to fund our research to continue with our project. And so we hope to have some more good news.
And we are completely sure that you are going to give us more good news because your project is very, very interesting. Congratulations. Now, in terms of the your team, I don't know, well, there are certain projects in which you are working not with the team specifically, but also they are looking for other people who like to work as volunteers. I don't know if this is the case of Energy Vol. Maybe are you trying to get involved people in your project? What about that? Would you like to work on a network to make your project stronger? Maybe. What about that?
Well, actually, at the moment, we are trying to start making all again because during COVID it was very complicated for us to keep working in the project. We have our prototype actually in Yachay. We just bought new solar panels to test and so on. So yeah, we are looking actually to have partners. Especially if someone is related with recycled plastic, we are looking to this kind of partnerships. And yeah, if anyone is interested, it would be very nice if they can follow us in Facebook as Energy Ball. They can text us, and we can discuss if how we could collaborate together.
How we comment like a kind of collaboration. We're also looking like for communities in which we could start making some testings with the prototypes. Once that like to actually get involved with the communities, because one thing is to have a prototype in a laboratory, another thing is to actually know what the communities need, what the customers or what the main consumers need in order to like have good results.
Wow, that sounds really, really interesting. Again, congratulations for your good job. You are a really talented team. So congratulations, ladies. And we are completely sure that you are going to achieve your goals because we know that this is a very interesting project. Thank you so much to all people who are sending us your comments, your suggestions, your messages in general. Belén Matabay, David León, Romina Bermeo. Hi, Romina. Welcome back again. Alex Oyage, thank you so much. Michelle Ortiz, thank you so much for your nice messages. And well, at the end of this show, we will have the opportunity to read all your messages one by one. So we invite you to continue watching Masterpiece Show. All right, thank you so much. Well, you have many fans, ladies. Very good. Okay, so now, ladies, let's continue with the next part of our show. Here we have some pictures, and we would like you to tell us about these pictures. Okay, so here we go. And here we have the first picture. Ladies, why is this picture very special for you?
Okay, I will talk about this first picture. Well, that's the picture that we took after we found out we were in the top 6 in the whole prize Bogota. Actually, I got the mail and I didn't tell the guys, so I just told them to please just connect because I needed to talk with them about something. And then I just told them, you know what? I just got an email, and actually we like got to the final top 6. Actually, it was a very we grow so much as a group. As I told you before, we weren't able to actually travel to Bogota due to the COVID, and we were in this moment that it was actually a lot of things happening worldwide. Everyone was kind of shaking up about COVID, about changing the normal way of life. And in actually for the presentation in the whole prize, you needed to make a video of about 5 minutes telling your project, about the economics of your project, why, what, and so on. So we work very hard on making this because we made it ourselves. So we filmed ourselves like talking, and then we needed to edit that. And well, we made it with Elena. We both spoke. And actually, it was very hard. Making a video was harder than actually initially expected. We needed to repeat many, many times. And well, I know that Romina is watching. Actually, we were like 2 days before the submit, the deadline to send the video. So we asked other people to give the opinion to know if they like it, what we can improve. And then Romina, she's a very dear friend of us. She told us, guys, it is very nice, but your face is like you're so worried. You look like a robot, like he's reading something in the video. So we were like
That's
two
not
days.
you.
Yeah. So we said, okay, we need to do that, and we just have like one more day to like film everything because another day to make the edition. So with Elena, we stayed up like the whole night, and we were like, okay, don't look like a robot. You're very happy. Okay, let's do
Be
this.
natural.
Look natural because
Yourself.
yeah, for us
Don't
it
speak
was
too
like
fast.
okay to do the presentation in like no filming, but filming we were all worried like just like this. So this is like our face, our happiness when we made it, when our hard work actually paid off. So that's why I really like this picture.
Wow, it has a really nice story behind this picture. So yeah, well, really nice the story of this one. All right, perfect, very good. So now let me show you the second picture that we have here, and the same question, ladies. Why is this picture very special for you?
Well, I will answer that question. If you see there, we're actually trying to fix a car. So it's a funny story. There's a funny story behind it. It was like 10 p.m. It was already the pandemic time. That's why we are already with masks. So we were in Urkuki working on our final project thesis. And then, as we said before, the prototype of energy ball was left out in the university. And one of my best friends has just got to her house to the university and got our prototype from the university, and called us that day and told me, Elena, I have the prototype here in my house. Like, when do I give it to you? And then it was like 10 p.m. So we were excited that we were finally getting our prototype back so that we could make some tests with it. So I told Romina, Emilia, and other friend Daniel, we were like, do we go now or do we go tomorrow? But I don't know. I think that we were so excited that we said like, okay, let's go right now. So
And
it was
also,
10
we had an
p.m.
interview the next day with Whole Price from
Right.
Yacha. They were making like the next year challenge, and they want us to give a little talk about their experience. So we said like we want to show the prototype. We want them to see Energy Ball. So we
Uh-huh.
were like, let's go, let's go.
So
Wow,
it was
wow.
10
Mhm.
p.m. We went to my friend's house, and then when we were going back home, I don't know, the car just stopped in the middle of nowhere, in the middle from Ibarra to Urcoqui, and we were there next to the railways. There was no one around. We were trying like to make, I don't know, anybody stop to help us. There was no one, and then we were very lucky. There was a man with his child, and he had a big car actually, and he told us like, do you need help? And we were like, yes, please call the police. Then he called the police never arrived. Then after a while he gave us his number and told us, if the police doesn't arrive, call me. I live like 15 minutes from here and I come to help you. So like the police never arrived. We just called him. We It was already like 11 p.m. I think, and we called him. We told him like, we're really sorry. I know we know it's late, but we really need help. We So he came with his car and he pulled us over his house. Yeah, we were really lucky, and we had to go the next day to go for the car.
Oh
But well,
my
at
God.
least we got our energy ball.
We came back with an Energy Ball, so and it has been so many troubles
Process.
with the prototype. Actually, so many things has happened to that. It's just like
Yes, it's
Wow,
worth it.
ladies. Yeah, you have unforgettable memories. Wow, wow, definitely. Yes. All right, very good. Thank you so much, ladies, for sharing that unforgettable memory with us. All right, and now we have the last picture for you, and we have the question for you too. All right, so let's begin with Emilia. Emilia, what is the first thing that comes to your mind when you see this picture?
wow. Actually, I will say happiness. I think that's the best that I could describe this. Um, well, actually, when we with Elena we came to leveling course, we actually made science the first day because we shared the same class. And we used to live for the people that is from Yache in the Patrimoniales. So you know that is very close to the library. And every day we had class next to this place. So I remember like when the class was over, we went out and talked with our friends. So this brings me back to like leveling course and the happiness of starting something new. It's just pure happiness. Also, I'm part of the dance club, and we usually dance in that place. So it reminds me of that happy moments as well. So yeah, actually, thank you very much for the photo. It's really nice to see it.
All right, yes, I know that you really like this picture. Delena, what is the first thing that comes to your mind when you see this picture?
I see home. I see happiness. I see so many nights of study, so many nights of dancing next to the library, and then keep studying all night long. I also think about fear because I remember that that was a really dark part of the university when you have to go back home. So I was always like walking and running because I was there were like kind of myths that say that in one of those corners there was a child. Yeah. So every time that I had to go home like 2 or 3 a.m. after studying in the library, I always tend to go running to my home. But yes, I think that Jacha held uh, one of the best years of my life, and it's nice to see that picture. I think it's always nice to go back there.
Yes, yes, yes. That's right. Yes. And one thing that Elena mentioned before is completely true. As I remember that one day, well, not exactly one day, one night I decided to go to the campus because I was working with one of the clubs at the Tech, and we finished. I think it was the last day of the clubs, and then it was like a special ceremony at night. I can't remember the name of that ceremony, but I remember that it was close to 11 p.m. and I saw many of our Tech students studying there. I remember that I left university at around 1 a.m. and they were there. They were still studying very hard at the library, and I got impressed because next day I was at university at 7 o'clock, and oh my god, it was incredible to see that the same student who was studying at 1 a.m. was the first student who was there to enter the library again. So I say, oh my god, so he was studying the whole afternoon at night, and probably he slept 3 hours, no more than that, and then he continues studying at the library. Wow, wow, that is why I'm really proud to work at this institution. Well, for me, Tech is my second home. I really miss this place. All right, ladies, very good. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Okay, ladies, so now it's time to play. Okay, so let me show you the first game that we have here for you. Okay, ladies, as you can see, there you are, nine numbers. All right, this game is called Unhide the Picture. I am going to give you three clues, and you are going to, well, you are going to choose three numbers, and I am going to give you three clues. The idea of this game is to unhide and reveal the hidden picture with the clues that I am going to give you. All right, so let's begin. Dalena, can you choose the first number, please?
And 7.
Number seven. Okay. Okay, and here we go. This is one of the most important Ecuadorian characters in history. All right, let's go on with Emilia. So now, can you choose the second number, please?
Two.
Number two. Okay. Okay. Let's see until our production assistant help us with that. Okay. All right, number two. He's one of the most important writers in Ecuador. Probably, do you know who is he?
Um,
I have it in my mind, but
I
Okay,
remember the
okay,
picture, but
but
I forgot the names.
one chance more, so you can choose the last number. Just okay. Dalena, can you choose the last number, please?
5.
Number five. Okay. Well, he was considered one of the enemies of Gabriel Garcia Moreno. So, who is him?
Uh, well, I remember that it says like lightning strike kill Garcia Moreno. So
Yes, that's right.
it's like Rayo, but I don't know something like that. I really don't remember the name, but I know that actually was because of
Well,
the
he's
things that he wrote. Um, but
one of the
I'm
most
very bad with
famous.
names.
Yeah, one of the most famous writers in Ecuador. Who is he? Who is he? Okay, and if you want to help us, if you want to help our special guest, you can
Yes,
do it,
please.
ladies and gentlemen. Yes, you can do it. Remember that you can help us using our YouTube chat or our Facebook chat.
Eh,
Okay. So you can tell us
Montalvo.
your poesy. Yes, 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 yes,
Yeah,
Elena.
Montalvo.
You got it.
Um,
Yes.
I
Yes,
don't
yes,
remember
yes.
the name, but it was Montalvo. Juan Montalvo.
Yes, that's
There
right.
we go.
Perfect. Yes, yes, yes. He is one of the most important Ecuadorian characters in history. He's one of the most important writers as well, and he was considered as one of the enemies of Gabriel Garcia Moreno at that time. Okay. Thank you. Very good, ladies. Thank you so much. Thank you, Delena. Good job. Okay, very good. Okay, ladies. So now let's continue. Let's continue with our second game. Okay, and here we go. All right, ladies. So now we have the second game. The second game is called The Curious Wheel. All right, so let's wait until the production assistant. Okay, there you are. Yeah. So, ladies, as you can see, there you are a wheel. The wheel is divided into several sections. Each section contains two options. I am going to spin the wheel and I am going to ask you some questions. You can choose only one option, or you can answer the question and you can say both or neither, and you have to tell us why. Okay, let's begin with Emilia. Okay, the first question for Emilia is, okay, Emilia, which do you prefer, reading or writing?
Yeah, I will say reading. I don't really like that much writing. And actually, reading is very interesting when you actually get so um, hook up in a story or in a novel. So actually, yeah, reading.
All right, perfect. Thank you. Let's go on. Okay, now the first question for Delena. Okay, Delena, the first question is, which social network do you prefer and why? Facebook
Um,
or YouTube?
I don't know. I will say both. I
Mhm.
like to share memes a lot on Facebook. I also like to watch the Facebook videos. It has a bit of everything. But I also like a lot to watch YouTube. I think it's one of my favorite hobbies. When I'm bored, I actually, if I'm not sharing memes, I am watching videos on YouTube. I like because it has everything, right? You can hear music, you can see something about I don't know, your university or your interest. I like to see some channels like Kurzgesagt and many others. So both.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Let's continue with our next question for Emilia. All right, Emilia, the question is, which sport do you prefer, basketball or chess?
Well, I'm actually not that much into like sports. um, Between the two, I will choose chess. But actually, what I like better is like dancing. I'm not really someone that likes so much sports.
All right. Yes. Okay. That is another good sport. Perfect. Okay. Our next question for Delena. And the question is, all right, Delena, on your birthday, which do you prefer? Flowers or perfumes?
I don't know. I have never considered it, but I think I will say perfumes because I mean flowers is a really nice detail, but they die very soon. So perfumes, at least you have them like for a long time. It's something that you can use most.
Mm-hmm. All right. Perfect. Good reasons. Okay. Perfect. Let's continue with the last question for Emilia. All right. Emilia, which season do you prefer? Winter or summer?
Well, I prefer summer actually because you get more time. Like you have light for during more hours, so it feels like you can do many more things, and you can actually go to the beach, to the lake, or just to like enjoy yourself outside without freezing to death, pretty much.
Okay, perfect. Very good. Okay, and the last question for Delena. Here we go. All right, Delena, which do you prefer, singing or dancing?
If you give me to choose, I will choose singing. I'm not good at any of them. I'm not good neither at singing nor dancing, but I think at least singing will be less embarrassing.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Thank you so much, ladies. Okay, very good. Excellent. Well done. Okay, so now let's continue with our last game. Okay, so here we go. Okay, our last game is called Let Us Know. Okay, let's wait until the game is projected on the screen. Okay, there you are, ladies. Yes, as you can see, there you are, 15 cards. Each card contains a question for you. Here we are going to know a little bit more about the things that you like or the things that you love. You are going to choose 6 cards in total. All right, let's begin. This time, let's begin with Dalena. Dalena, can you choose the first number, please?
9.
Number 9.
Yeah.
Okay, and the question is, what's your favorite singer or band?
Oh, that's a hard question. I think I like many genders. But recently, I have been listening a lot a German band. It is called Unhide. And other one that I really liked a lot is Linkin Park. Yeah, Chester was one of my best, my favorite singers. It's unfortunately that he's not longer here anymore. But well, Linkin Park and my country.
Okay, perfect. That sounds really interesting. Thank you so much, Delena. Okay, so now let's continue with the second card. Please, Emilia, can you choose the second card, please?
Um, 8.
Number 8. And the question is, what's your favorite book?
Well, actually, I believe my favorite book is The Shadow. Uh, it treats a little bit about someone that survived World War II and moved to the States, actually. But someone starts to follow him, and he's sure that is the person that got him into the concentration camps. So it's all about this mystery. It is from John Katzenbach, that also made The Psychoanalyst. That is one of the more known books from him. So this is a really good book. I recommend it to anyone that likes to read. It's really, really good.
All right, that sounds really interesting, and thank you so much for your recommendation. Okay, very good. Now let's continue with Delena. Okay, Delena, can you choose the third card, please?
I will choose 6.
Number 6. And the question is, Delena, what's your favorite pet?
I have no doubt. My favorite pets are dogs. Yeah, I have had dogs since I was born. Yeah, and my first my own pet, like not only not from my whole family but mine. I had it when I was like 5 years old. He lived around 12 years, and I think that he was everything for me. Dogs really teach you what is loyalty, what is like to do everything for you. Like your life is their life. I really love dogs because of that.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Yes, yes, loyalty. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Okay, okay, Emilia, can you choose your last card, please?
15.
All right, and the question is, What's your favorite sport? Well, I think that she already answered the question because she likes
Yeah.
to dance. So we can change it. All right. Yeah. So now can you choose
Okay.
the
Four?
next card? Number four.
Yeah.
All right. And the question is, what's your favorite color?
Um, I will say purple, but in light color, not very like intense.
Okay, perfect. That sounds interesting. Okay. And let's see the last card for Dalena. Okay.
11.
Number 11. And the question is, what's your favorite food?
Oh, I don't know. I'm really
It's a hard question for you.
a hard question. I don't eat many things, but I will say that I really like tuna salad. I think that's
Okay.
my favorite. Yeah, tuna salad.
Yeah, all right. That
Or
sounds
if
very
if you get
delicious.
like more picky, sushi.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, very tasty. Okay, very good. Okay. Okay, ladies, perfect. Very good. Thank you so much for playing with us. Okay, ladies. So now it's time for the last three questions. Okay, so let's begin. Emilia, where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Well, I hope to have finished my PhD, and I hope to be working in some laboratory that is related with chemical biology. And I hope I have traveled at least to 5 countries, if not more, in the following 10 years.
Okay, yes, why not? Why not? Yes. Or maybe more than 5 countries. Why not?
I
Yes,
hope so,
okay. Yes, yes,
but
yes.
at least.
Yeah, well, at least 5. Okay, it's okay. Very good. Okay, Delena, where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Oof. If I dream big, where I really want to be in 10 years is I'm making like brief counts.
Mm-hmm.
I have already made my master's and my PhD, and I hope that I will be making research in the Antarctic.
Okay,
Yeah,
yes.
that's like my dream, my highest dream. But I think it's dream high, but there is no limit, right?
Mm-hmm. Well,
So
why?
I hope to be there. Why
Mm-hmm.
not? I have always wanted to be an astronaut. I know that that's even harder, but if I'm not getting to the world, at least I want to know something really unknown like Antarctic that is really like other world within
Mm-hmm.
our own one, our own
Mm-hmm.
planet.
That's right. Perfect. Yes. Well, from my experience, I can say, ladies, dream big because all the dreams with perseverance and effort come true. Believe me. Believe me. All right. So now let's continue with the second question. Emilia, what country would you like to visit and why?
I would like to visit Asia. Actually, I would love to go to China, but also I would like to go to, for example, Laos or Vietnam or all that part. It just like out like it's stunning, like the pictures that you can see. So yeah, I think somewhere in Asia.
Okay, perfect. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, Delena, the same question for you. What country would you like to visit and why?
Well, I would like to visit Norway. I have always wanted to know the the boreal the borealis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have always wanted to actually see borealis. Other country that I have always wanted to go is Germany. I have the luck to go there maybe on November, I think. Yeah, that has always been my dream country, and I have finally achieved to made it my way to go there. I am really happy about it. And other country maybe would be Japan. I had like the luck. I don't know if say the fortune to go to Korea, South Korea, like 2 years ago. I really wanted to go to Japan, but it wasn't. It was not possible. But I was really intrigued by the culture because at least Koreans were like really different to Japanese people, and they always say like you cannot ever confuse a Korean with a Japanese. We are actually absolutely different. We are absolutely different cultures, and I don't know. It's something that was kept in my mind. I think those three countries.
Well, the Japanese culture is really, really awesome. Yes. By the way, we want since we know that this show is being watched by many Tech students, we want to invite you to be part of the Japanese club, Club de Japonés Tech. Yes, last Tuesday we started with our new class, so you are kind of invited to join us. And if you need more information about our club, remember that you can follow us on Facebook. We are as Club de Japonés Tech. There you are going to find more information. So you will be very, very welcome. All right, thank you. And the last question, ladies. Emilia, if you could make only three wishes, what would they be and why?
Okay, so I think the first one will be related to inequality in all these ways. I would like to end inequality and at least in like a near future reduce it, especially gender inequality. So I hope that's something that everyone is working on and that we can get there faster. And I think why? Because actually, well, we have faced that as women. Also, when you come from a developing country, sometimes you have faced that when you travel abroad as well. And you know that it's complicated when you face at the same time more than one discrimination. So I hope that reduces with time. The second wish, I hope and I wish that we have better ways to treat and detect Alzheimer's, and that's because someone very special for me has it. So it's very frustrating to see that you cannot give anyone to this kind of people. It's not like cancer that you give them hope and we can try this and this and this. But in this disease, we are far from understanding them. And I hope the scientific community keeps working on this because it's something very important. And finally, I will say that I hope that we all start putting our part to change our current way how we're treating nature and in general towards sustainability worldwide. Otherwise, the future generations won't have really a good planet to live in.
All right, really interesting wishes. Thank you so much, Amelia. All right, Elena, can you tell us? Well, we have the same question for you. If you could make only three wishes, what would they be and why?
I think that my first wish will be related to corruption. I think that if we talk about viruses and something bad and about the world, it's going on, everything that goes on around the world, I would say that corruption is one of the worst viruses, let's say, that exist in our society. It's like I don't know, just thinking about Ecuador, thinking about Venezuela, thinking about Cuba, they have so many ways to be a potential country, but we cannot do it, and we're always kept as a third world country because of corruption and nothing else. So my first wish will be like changing our way of thinking and raising a new generation that is right, like have their rights well settled and that someday we will not have anymore any corruption. My second wish will be related to climate change. Actually, my master's is focused on physics and climate and ocean and climate and ocean physics. So I wish that people could make conscious about climate change by itself. I know that I can't wish stop climate change because it's something that it's gonna happen sooner or later. But if we could only like start doing things little by little to change it, we could at least give to our future generations a better future, a better world, and a better perspective of life.
Yeah.
And my third wish, my final wish, please let the coronavirus stop. let us let, let us come back to our regular lives. I think that many things have emerged that have been really good with the pandemic. Like nowadays, with the pandemic, since the pandemic began, we can join conferences that are international, and we're now getting part without going to that place. We are like getting more involved internationally.
Mm-hmm.
We can do many things from our home. People is even getting more not healthier but cleaner. Yeah, let's say
Mm-hmm.
cleaner. If, for example, since the pandemic began, I haven't get any flu at all, and it's because of the use of the mask, because of the alcohol and all that sanitary measures. But it's it's also like something that we miss to have a regular life that like we used to have. I really miss that.
All right. Yes, yes, yes. Well, if we go back to the regular days, yeah, that we have in the past, the only thing that we can say is that we have to go back now with good
Yes.
intentions, being more humans. Yeah, not only with people, but also with animals, but also with the world, with our planet, more conscious. Uh-huh. That is all right. Perfect. Very good, ladies. Okay, thank you so much. We are done. We are almost done. So now it's time to read all the messages that the audience sent us to our Facebook Live chat. And here we go. All right. Well, Belen Matavai sent you a nice sticker. Thank you so much, Belen. Well, during the live sessions, we can see it very well. But, ladies, you can check it out in the comment section. Thank you so much, Belen, for your nice sticker. All right. We have David Leon. Wow. Amazing project. I love it. Thank you so much, David Leon, for watching Masterpiece Show and for your message. All right, and here we have Romina Bermeo. They are the best. All right. Yes, yes, yes. Perfect. Thank you, Romina. Romina also says amazing projects created by Ecuadorians. Yes, that is why we are very proud of you, ladies, because this is a nice and interesting and awesome project created by Ecuadorians. Very good. Thank you, Romina. Special greetings for you. Okay, Alex Oyage. Awesome. That is what he says. Thank you so much, Alex, for watching Masterpiece Show. Michelle Ortiz says, this project is amazing. Yes, it is. It is. All right. Thank you, Michelle, for your message. Alex also says, I would like to be part of this project. It seems to be a great for upcoming societies. Yes, it is. It is. Well, Alex, we kindly invite you to visit the Energy Ball Facebook page. Yes, you just go there and then just search for Energy Ball on Facebook, and then you are going to get more information about the good job of this team, and then you can maybe contact them. All right. Thank you, Alex, for watching Masterpiece Show. Luisana Martinez Sanchez, really nice idea. Yes, Energy Ball is a really nice idea. Thank you. All right, Fabiola Rendon de Leon. Sounds so interesting. Congratulations. Thank you so much, Fabiola Rendon de Leon. Thank you. Thank you for your message. Fernando says, good project. Congratulations. We must save the planet with these projects because they are important to all the world. Good luck and never give up. Thank you so much, Fernando, for your wishes. All right. Fernando also sent you a nice sticker. Thank you so much for your sticker, Fernando. Okay, let's continue. Okay. Our next, okay, there you are. Robert Torres says, such a great initiative. Congratulations. Thank you so much, Robert. Miguel Bajaña sent you a nice sticker as well. Thank you so much, Miguel, for your sticker. Okay. David says, did he write the national anthem? Well, yeah, he refers to the
I
game,
think you refer
Hide
to
the
the
Picture.
Montalvo, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, David. Okay, Patty Carwa sent you a nice sticker, and she also says, and many blessings for you, ladies. Keep on going. Thank you so much, Patty. Patty is the fan number one of Masterpiece Show. Thank you so much. And before I forget, I have to send a special greetings to all people who are watching this show right now because I always forget this. I don't know why, but I always forget to send a special greetings to all people who are watching this show. And then they are asking me why you didn't send me special greetings for all of us, your fans, number one of Masterpiece Show. Well, first of all, thank you so much, Roberto Fueres. Thank you for watching Masterpiece Show. Guillermo Coelho from Faye, thank you so much, Guillermo, for watching Masterpiece Show. Jerica Fonfei Sanchez, thank you so much, Jerica, for watching Masterpiece Show. Miguel Bajaña, thank you, Miguel, for your message. We really appreciate it. Okay, we have here more. Special greetings to Juan Santamaria. Thank you for watching Masterpiece Show, Juan Santamaria. Special greetings to Yeika Fonfei Sanchez. Okay, thank you so much. Special greetings to Patty Carwa. Thank you, Patty, for watching Masterpiece Show as always. Special greetings to Leonela Coronel, another Tech student. Thank you. Thank you so much, Michelle Ortiz, Luisana Martinez Sanchez, Fernando. Thank you for your message. Eric Leon Fonfei, Bimo MK. Thank you so much, Bimo. Special greetings to Robert Torres. Thank you so much, Robert. Special greetings to Jonathan Fernando. Thank you. Felisa Reynoso. Thank you. This is a really nice professor. And Belén Matabay, thank you for your message and your sticker. Fabiola Rendón de León. Pamela Bajaña Fonfei, thank you so much, Pamela. David León Fonfei, thank you. Cisa Chalan, another Tech student. And Romina Bermeo, thank you so much, Romina, for watching Masterpiece Show and for your messages. Okay, many fans, ladies. Okay, well, we are done. So now, if you have a message to tell us, or if you want to send a special greetings to someone, now, ladies, you can do it.
Well, first of all, thank you very much for the invitation. Thank you for keeping with this project, with this program every week. And well, we want to say to everyone, if they know about communities where we can work, please write us. We are looking to apply our project to keep working on it. And well, thank you very much for the support we have gotten during all of this process for professors, friends, and people in general. For the public. It's really so nice to feel supported.
All right, thank you so much, Amelia, for being here in our show. Delena.
Well, I wanted to thank you all to all the friends and family that have seen this masterpiece show. It has been a good experience to be part of it. And I want to thank you, Mauricio, for inviting us. We are always like trying to get involved in these kind of spaces because it allows us to get to more people to know energy ball. We are getting some more people is texting us, is writing us, and it's good to see that there's many people interested in the project. So I want to thank you all that think that this project has a good future and that give us a reason and motivate us to keep going on. Thank you all for the support.
Oh, thank you so much to you, ladies. Thank you for being here in our show. We really appreciate your participation, and thank you so much for sharing important information about this awesome project, Energy Ball. And remember, if you want to get more information about Energy Ball, You can get more information on Facebook. They are as Energy Vault. So there you can find more and more information. All right, very good. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, and before we close this wonderful session, now I want to thank our sponsors again. All right, thank you so much, Class Pro. Remember, Class Pro offers you advisory for educational and social projects, training for standardized tests, document translations, academic consulting, and more. Remember, Class Pro is located at Centro Comercial Artesanal in Quito on the first floor, corridor number 1, store 105. If you want to talk to the CEO of Class Pro, you can contact him. There you are, the cell phone number, and you can make an appointment in advance. Remember, Class Pro is the best solution for educational and social projects. Thank you so much, Yanapana Project. Remember, if you need tutorials for Spanish or English, Yanapana Project offers you these services. They also offer you document translation, academic consulting, and now they are offering the chat room. If you want to practice your English or your Spanish, now you can do it through the chat rooms. The price is very, very reasonable. If you want to get more information, remember you can get information about Yanapana project on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn. And remember, Yanapana project is recruiting volunteers for this awesome project. So you can get more information about this project at www.yanapanaproject.org. Once again, thank you so much to our special guests, the representatives of this awesome project, Energy Ball. All right. Well, dear students, thank you so much for being here in our show, for sharing this important information. And well, thank you so much to all people who were watching this session. And remember that on Saturday, we are going to have another very special guest. So you are kindly invited to join us on Saturday at 2 o'clock. All right. So this is Energy Ball, the most innovative project. Thank you so much. All right, ladies, thank you so much. Have a good night. Thank you so much. We will see you soon.
Thanks to you, Mauricio.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, dear students.